For my iSearch, I'm going to talk about different types of camera supports and their advantages and disadvantages in certain filming scenarios. I will go over which type of support is best for certain shots. It is important to get a shot that is not shaky, especially when you're in a situation where you are moving while filming. For this, it is best to use a camera stabilizer. There are many types of camera stabilizers such as the gimbal, Steadicam, and shoulder rig. It is best to use these types of camera supports when you have fixed focal length and it isn't the easiest to access camera controls. Then there are camera supports such as tripods, dollies, jibs, and cranes, which allow a camera operator to operate the camera controls while filming. The first type of camera stabilizer is the gimbal. The gimbal offers better stabilization, reduces shakiness, and allows for smoother video transitions. They use a simple technology that helps balance and counteract the weight of your camera. The gimbal is great for shots that require the camera operator to walk or run because it reduces a lot of bounciness in the final video. Some things that are difficult about gimbals is that they are often heavy and can be large. They also require time to calibrate according to weight, especially if you're switching camera lenses often. One stabilizer that does essentially the same thing as a gimbal but has some more advantages is the Steadicam. The Steadicam uses the camera operator's entire body as a counterweight, which puts less stress on the operator's arm. Therefore, you can get longer shots and even more takes. The camera can move on the arm up and down, and you can operate the Steadicam in rough terrain where other supports won't work. The downside of Steadicams is that they are expensive, take a lot more time to set up and strap in, and require more skill to operate. For some brands, the viewfinder can be difficult to see through in bright light. Another type of camera support is the shoulder rig. The shoulder rig is one of the easiest supports to set up. You simply attach the camera and go. These are best for small and medium-sized cameras and are usually quite inexpensive. On the downside, they do not offer as much steadiness as the gimbal and Steadicam. These can also cause some fatigue of the upper body due to the weight. For shots that don't require the camera to be mobile, a tripod will be the best. Tripods allow the operator to get a completely steady shot for zooms, pans, and tilts. They also maintain composition and remain stable at all focal lengths. Some disadvantages include that they require time to position, adjust height, and level the head. Tripods are restricted from panning more than 130 degrees in some types. They are also restricted for how high and low they can go. Dollies have the same advantages of tripods, but are more mobile because they are on wheels. Dollies add motion and make the overall shot more appealing. They can also be used in more places than tripods simply by adding tracks under the wheels. This allows the dolly to glide over an otherwise uneven surface such as grass or dirt. On the downside, they can be difficult to set up and can be very expensive. Lastly, we have the jib and the crane, which offer the ability to add vertical movement to a shot. Panning with a jib can mimic a trucking move, and adding a vertical height is great for a bird's eye view shot and likewise for a low angle shot. The disadvantages are that they are extremely expensive and can be very large. Fortunately for us, many of these supports are available for us to use through the department. Thanks for listening.